Have you ever asked ChatGPT a question about your own PDF or company documents and it gave a completely wrong answer? Or maybe you wanted to build an AI chatbot that can answer questions from your FAQs, user manuals, or research papers. The problem is AI models don't know your private data. So how do applications like ChatPDF or AI document assistants answer questions from documents they have never seen before? The answer is RAG, which stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. In this video, I will explain RAG in the simplest way possible using visual diagrams and real-world examples. For simplicity, I will use a PDF chatbot as an example throughout this video. But remember, the same concept works for FAQs, company documents, websites, knowledge bases, and many other types of data. And by the end of this video, you will understand exactly how RAG works behind the scenes. Let's first understand what RAG actually means. RAG stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. Let's break it into two parts. Retrieval means finding relevant information and generation means generating an answer using that information. So instead of asking an AI model to answer only from what it learned during training, we first retrieve the relevant information and then ask the AI to generate an answer based on that information. That's the entire idea behind RAG. Think of it like an open book exam. Normally, an AI model is like a student answering from memory, but with RAG, before answering, the student is allowed to open the textbook, find the relevant page, read it, and then answer the question. Obviously, the answer becomes much more accurate. Now, you might be wondering, why do we even need RAG? Let's understand the problem. Imagine you are building an AI assistant for a company. The company has hundreds of documents, employee handbooks, FAQs, product documentation, policies, research papers, user manuals, or maybe it's simply a PDF uploaded by a user. Now suppose someone asks, what is your return policy? Can ChatGPT answer that? No, because those private documents were never part of its training data. Let's take our PDF example. Imagine you upload a 300-page machine learning PDF. Then you ask what is written about neural networks. The AI doesn't know, not because it's not intelligent, but because it has never seen your PDF before. The AI is smart. It just doesn't have access to your private knowledge. And that's exactly the problem RAG solves. Now, let's understand the complete workflow. This is the part that usually looks complicated, but don't worry, we will go through it one step at a time. Throughout this explanation, we will continue using a PDF chatbot as an example. Everything starts when the user uploads a document. In our example, it's a PDF, but it could also be a website, FAQ, company documentation, or any other source of information. At this point, it's just a file. The AI can't understand it yet. The next step is to extract all the text from the document. The PDF itself isn't useful because it's just a file. So first, we read the PDF and extract the actual text that the AI can understand. Now imagine sending an entire 300-page document to the AI every time someone asks a question. That will be slow, expensive, and inefficient. So instead, we divide the document into many smaller pieces called chunks. Each chunk contains only a small section of the document. This makes searching much faster and much more accurate. Now, each chunk is converted into something called an embedding. Don't worry about the technical word. Think of an embedding as a numerical representation of the meaning of the text. Instead of storing only words, we are storing their meaning. This allows the computer to compare concepts instead of just matching exact keywords. Now, we store every chunk along with its embedding inside a vector database. Some applications also store additional information like page numbers or document IDs. This information helps us find the correct section later whenever someone asks a question. Now, imagine the user asks what is the refund policy. Just like we converted the document into embeddings, we also convert the user's question into an embedding. Now, both the document and the question are represented in the same format. Now comes the most important step. The vector database compares the user's question with all the stored document chunks. Instead of searching for exact words, it searches for chunks with the most similar meaning. Then it retrieves only the most relevant chunks. This process is called retrieval. Now we send two things to the large language model. First, the user's question. Second, the relevant chunks retrieved from the vector database. Now the AI finally has the context it needs. Instead of guessing, it answers using the information retrieved from the document. This is the generation part of Retrieval Augmented Generation. And that's exactly how a RAG system works. A PDF chatbot is simply one practical application of this architecture. Whether you build it using Versal AI SDK, LangChain, Llama Index, or completely from scratch, this core workflow always remains the same. Once you understand this flow, you have understood the heart of almost every modern RAG application. In the next video, we will build our own PDF RAG chatbot from scratch step by step so you can see this entire workflow in action. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.